for the history of diarrhea due to Shigella, how distantly we should ask? I mean, maybe more than 3 months is also relevant?
I'm not very sure on that. The relevance of beyond 3 months, I'm not very sure. But as a homeopath history taking, if you get frequent diarrheas before, I think that becomes relevant. Because then the other problem that comes up is you can have a IBS related seronegative arthropathy also. I mean, it need not always be a writer's Shigella or Campylobacter proper diarrhea related this or a dysentery related this. You can have a IBS, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, IBS, and then this. So there are a lot of these unclassifiable SSAs which have the other system involvement, which is also not very big time organic things. And these days, I think with the level of stress, even in youngsters, IBS with joint pains, we see so many times. And none of them have an organic uh, disease state. I mean, they are all functional states where they have an arthralgia, where they have a IBS. But if you go down and do a biopsy or an X-ray, you will not find anything. Or if you do a colonoscopy, you will not find anything other than a little erythema. You got my point, what I'm trying to say. And these are the guys who they don't take their stress handled well, they'll ultimately end up with some kind of an autoimmune phenomenon, whether they go into the joint more or whether they go into the GI more or where else, God knows.
Regarding the writers, when we know the organism, but nowadays we see so frequent GI pathologies with reference to the diarrheas. We do not get an organism. I mean, we just treat it and it's
Yeah,
done.
correct.
So when we are diagnosing, for example, a writers, it's over a spectrum, and if the patient is with us, for that many, and
Years.
if he sort of lands up to us when we take an entire history, otherwise he would take an OTC NSAID and that's
Yes,
past. I
yes,
mean,
yes,
how do we
correct.
get into
No, in our history taking, we used to see that this guy has a negative component in his family or in his professional life, and he'll ask those questions also during the follow up, though it didn't so many warrant so many times. And he would find out that this is going towards there. So one guy he couldn't afford, so he gave him a raincoat from his money, saying that ये अभी तुम बारिश आएगा ना तभी तुम्हारा घास काटते समय ये पहन के घास काटना, because that guy's superior would make him cut the grass even in full-fledged barish, and that would end up him feeling troubled and then all the things. So for once that came up, his trigger reduced and his inflammatory phenomenon reduced. So these are all, someone else he would say that देख तेरी सास ऐसा ऐसा कर रही है ना, don't answer her only, you start doing this. And it so happened that she didn't get anything, the saas got aggravated and got something else. See, these are live case phenomenon. So we talked of this, enthesopathies, the eyes, the GIT, the GUT, and the skin. So going to each of those, like all these, the eye things are usually in writers, but it can happen in the other SSAs. GIT, the FTA occurs in Behcet's. The diarrhea and dysentery happen in writers, and other things like Crohn's, ulcerative colitis. And cervicitis, balanoposthitis happen in Behcet's, and urethritis in writers. Skin, psoriasis for psoriatic arthropathy. By the way, we have picked up pitting in the nails and then picked up as a psoriatic arthropathy subsequently. Yes, sometimes we picked up psoriatic arthropathy where you find that this is something which is not falling into the routine. This looks like inflammatory backache, but it's still not ankylosing. And then you question and say, dandruff hota hai. And then you take a magnifying lens and you find few pittings and say, maybe psoriasis, look for a skin thing. And if it turns out to be that, then do more relevant studies like doing a sacroiliac imaging.